Matt Gaetz, folks. So, Matt Gaetz gate. Or is it Matt Gate? Or Gates Gate? I don't know, man. Anyway, let's move. Let's go. We got some scoops.
Of Matt Gaetz' payments to women. The New York Times has reviewed payment receipts in the federal investigation into whether the Republican congressman and close Trump ally paid cash to women for sex and whether he had a relationship with a 17-year-old. I'm going to speak with a reporter who saw those receipts in just a moment. First, though, Paula Reed is out front with all the late developments in this case.
Turn the volume up.
Tonight, the federal investigation into Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz for possible prostitution and sex trafficking crimes, including an alleged relationship with a minor, now centering around his friendship with this man, Joel Greenberg.
It really is an honor to be here today.
In addition, investigators believe Greenberg, a former Seminole County, Florida tax collector, recruited multiple women online for sex, and that he introduced the women who received cash payments to Gaetz, who had sex with them too, according to the New York Times. The Times said it reviewed Apple Pay and Cash App receipts that show Gaetz and Greenberg made payments to one of the women and one payment from Greenberg to a different woman. In a statement, Gaetz' office said, Matt Gaetz has never paid for sex. Matt Gaetz refutes all the disgusting allegations completely.
Providing for flights and hotel rooms for people that you're dating who are of legal age is not a crime.
But a source telling CNN, investigators are examining whether any federal campaign money was involved in paying for travel and expenses for the women. Gaetz and Greenberg have been friends for years, posting photos together, and Gaetz even telling a local radio station that Greenberg would make a good member of Congress in 2017.
If Joel were to run from Seminole County, I think he becomes the next congressman from the 7th District.
The duo, according to a Florida lawmaker, leaving an unsolicited voicemail on her cell phone. She gave a recording of the message to CNN.
This is your favorite tax collector. I'm up in San Diego with your favorite.
Imagine saying that. This is your favorite tax collector. Like, I'm sorry, but it's like, bro, what? This is your favorite tax collector. It's like, okay, what?
Hi, Anna.
And we were just chatting about you and talking about your lovely qualities, and
we think you're the future of the Democratic Party in Florida.
Additionally, information that may connect Gaetz to a fake ID scheme at the center of Greenberg's case was presented to federal investigators at a meeting last year. Sources familiar tell CNN. Greenberg had entered a plea of not guilty. Attorneys for Greenberg and Gaetz had no comment. In addition to the federal investigation, multiple sources told CNN.
I like all the shots of like Matt Gaetz walking around, like really creepily. Like, here's Matt Gaetz walking through the hallway. It's like, okay.
Of nude women he claimed to have slept with. One source saying Gaetz shared the images on his phone while on the floor of the house.
Tonight, Gaetz finds himself with few public allies. His communications director resigned earlier today, and even though Gaetz was one of the most vocal Trump supporters, so far the former president has remained silent amid this escalating set of scandals that could end Gaetz' political career. Aaron?
All right, so this is just them discussing it. Who cares? But that's like the info is apparently they have Cash App receipts, folks. Cash App receipts of paying people that are underage, no good. That on its own, no good, folks. No good. And then like him being very like buddy with someone who's also more deep in the confirmation of paying people that are underage, no good. No good. Matt Gaetz, no good. A fire did indeed occur in this household. Can you what? Oh my god, you can't just say that in the chat. You can't say that in the chat. You can't tell me, yeah, fire is in the house. In the middle of... I'm doing a YouTube show here. You can't just fucking freak me out. Anyway, Matt Gaetz, is, what was that? Yeah, he's creepy. He's no good. The idea that he would take pictures of people that he paid to have sex with and show them with people on the floor of the house, like, you know, like, hey, bro, look at this one, man. like, what? You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's creepy. It's bizarre. And, like, again, this, like, I want to remind everyone that, now, I don't know much about her politics, but there was this person in 2018, I believe, I think Christy Smith in California, that resigned, was pressured to resign from Congress because she had, like, a consensual relationship with someone who was on her staff or something. And I just want to remind everyone that the difference of how the media treats men when it comes to this kind of like sexual promiscuity versus women. Like a woman can do something totally legal, totally ethical, totally normal. Boom. She's evil. She's a spawn from Satan. A man can literally pay children for sex. Maybe his career is ruined. Maybe. Who knows? We'll find out. Come on, tune in next time on CNN. Is Matt Gaetz' career ruined? Maybe. You know, like, I don't know, man. It's just, it's sad. And Gaetz is a weirdo, and that should have been known for a long time. If you didn't know that, now you do. And there you go.